Ever had one of those days where you're just feeling angry? Well, we're going to talk about some of my anger issues in the past. So bear with me. We're going to get through it. Welcome to Modeling Manhood. My name's Isaac, and I'm a recovering angry addict. No, not really, but I've definitely gotten better with my anger issues. I'm just going to take a deep breath and get through this with you guys. So I want to tell you guys about a couple times when I went Hulk. I don't know if you guys are Marvel or DC fans. I'm more of a Marvel man myself, but I can relate to the Hulk. When he gets angry and he turns green and nothing stands in his way and he just rips things apart and throws things. I've been there, and chances are, if you're honest, you've gotten angry a few times too. Let me just tell you one story when I got really angry. So I was working on a barn, and I had ordered purlins, 16-foot purlins to do all the rafters before we put the roof on. And the delivery guy that brought the lumber decided to just unstrap them and just pull ahead, and about half the bottom boards were snapped in half. And I thought the guy was a complete... Anyways, you fill in the blank. But I was so mad, and I can remember like having this giant bundle of a few hundred 16-foot long 2x4s and just like throwing boards and being like so mad. Imagine 16-foot boards and boards that were broken and splintered just being thrown all over the place. I was not happy, and that was definitely a moment when I would like to go back and do them all again, because I definitely went Hulk and probably said a few things that I wouldn't want repeated, especially live on video. But yeah. Another instance, I was at work once, and we were in the middle of a reconstruction project at work, and I had this one gentleman that was working with me, and I did not get along with the guy. There's not too many people that I can't work with, but this guy thought that he knew everything, and he was absolutely not all that. He was definitely what they would say, all the fries short of a Happy Meal. But I'm just trying to be nice here. And he got mad at me one day and started swearing at me and just trying to get under my skin and pushing my buttons. And I walked away before I hurt him, because that's what I was thinking I wanted to do. I wanted to go Hulk on him too. And I went to the break room at work, and I unloaded on the fridge. And there's some dents in the fridge that I will see my handprints in until I leave that place of employment, on the back side of the fridge, not on the front, but on the side, and I just unloaded. And I talked to the supervisor, and he was gone after the next day, and I'm just glad that I took it out on something else rather than him. And I don't know where you guys go when you get mad, but that's definitely an instance. I can think of a few times where I've been mad working on different projects, and sometimes I just like punching things until I see blood. I know that sounds pretty messed up, but we have lath and plaster in our house, which means that I've had to put my hand not only through the plaster, but through the lath board a few times, because I needed an outlet. And things I'm not proud of, and surprised that I'm even talking about those with you guys. And we're not going to talk about any more anger stories, but I've gotten a lot better thanks to marriage and having kids and seeing how kids react. You're like, oh my goodness, is that how I react too? So all those little eyes that are watching, we are supposed to be modeling manhood to them and showing them what it means to make wise decisions rather than rash or poor decisions, or just flying off the cuff. And I can say that by the grace of God, with His help, the help of my wife, and all the little eyeballs watching me, I've gotten a lot better. And I'm really thankful for that. One of the first verses that the kids learned when they were children here in the house was James 1:19. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but we need to do more listening than talking and becoming angry. And that was just one of the verses that the kids learned. One of the first ones they learned as kids growing up in the house here. In the Old Testament and New Testament, there's lots of instances where it talks about anger. In your anger, do not sin. And we're going to go to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 24. And I just want to kind of leave you guys with this, because maybe you work with angry people. Maybe I was one of those people that you were afraid of ticking off or turning the tides and seeing the wrath of whoever be unleashed on you. But Proverbs 22, verse 24, make no friendship with a man given to anger, nor go with a wrathful man, lest you learn his ways and entangle yourself in a snare. And it is so easy to be pulled down into other people's problems. It's a lot easier to go with the flow than to make a change for the better. And I'm really thankful that I'm not the man I used to be, and that God's definitely worked on this area in my life. But maybe you're a person that still struggles with anger. There's such a thing as righteous anger. You think about like Jesus flipping the tables when he went into the temple and just asking them like, what are you doing here? Why are you selling pigeons and turtle doves and sheep and lambs? This is supposed to be a place of worship. And I don't know what Jesus would do if he walked into your church, and or if he walked into your house or the place where you work, or was alongside of you riding co-pilot during rush hour traffic. What would he say to you? Would he be like, dude, you're an angry individual. We need to do some work on you, and do an evaluation. Maybe ask somebody that's close to you. Say, hey, what's something I could work on? You got any advice on this issue that I'm dealing with? Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's something else. But remember, listen more than you talk, like James 1:19 talked about. And if your friend continues to be angry, or you have an angry friend, what does it say there in verse 24? Make no friendship with a man given to anger. We can only take so much, and before we're pulled into that behavior or lifestyle, we just need to say, you know what, enough's enough, and give me a call when you get yourself together. And that can be hard sometimes too. So thank you guys for bearing with me. Definitely very personal on this one. But remember, the God who gave us this book called the Bible loves us and wants to see us become more like his son Jesus. And righteous anger is okay, but just flying off the cuff and losing your handle over things that really are mundane or not that important, it's like, come on, it's time to grow up. And I'm glad that I've advanced, but there's definitely some areas I'm still working on. And you know what? Until I get to go on the other side of heaven while I'm still here on earth, there's always going to be things I'm working on. And you know what? That's part of trusting God to help us through those circumstances and all those things we're struggling with. So get in your Bible, and like I always say here at Modeling Manhood, mirror your maker and journey with Jesus.